presented by Leadslinger's Whiskey and Willie Pete's Chocolate. So tonight I want to address a very heavy heart. This morning I woke to the news of my 95-year-old gran finally passing, and she was very close with me, and I owe a great deal of empathy and love that I share with my audience and with the people that I interact with to her. She's just been tremendous, and finally decided to go ahead and give it up for the crossing over. And she's with my Uncle Mark, who's phenomenal, and my grandfather as well. So anyone that's feeling a heavy heart or any kind of loss, any sorrow this holiday season, chin up. You're with me in that. And so we hold each other's arms up in that. Tonight I'm going to press on, and you're going to keep me company and motivated as I share the adaptation of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Again, this is being broadcast on the Dangerous Grounds Network as part of the Patriot Heart Radio show, as well as Facebook Live for my audience here. If I live to be 100, I'll never be able to forget that big snowstorm a couple of years ago. The weather closed in, and well, you might not believe it, but the world almost missed Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Call me Doc. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a storytelling veteran before? Nice around here, isn't it? I call it Pensacola, better known as where Santa hopes to retire. He loves the jet noise, and it's a nice place to live, patriotic as ever. Join me as we get into our story set in the North Pole with the Clauses. Santa and the Missus live right over there. First castle on the left. Matter of fact, only castle on the left. Papa, you haven't touched a morsel. I'll have to take this suit in. Eat. I'm busy, Mama. It's almost Christmas. Who ever heard of a skinny Santa? Eat. Eat. Don't worry your pretty little heads about Santa. Mrs. Claus will have him plenty fattened up by Christmas Eve. It's always the same story. I love this Christmassy time of year, especially when everything is running happy and smooth. Nothing like that year of the big snowstorms, though. I don't know what we would have done without Rudolph to pull us through. Anyway, Rudolph. Could it be some of you are not acquainted with the story of Rudolph? We'll pull up an ice block, pour a nice Leadslinger's Whiskey, and lend an ear. Now, you know how Santa uses flying reindeer to pull his sleigh? You know Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen. There's Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Well, let me tell you about Rudolph. It all started a couple of years ago before the big snow. It was springtime, and Santa's lead reindeer, Donner, had just become a proud papa. Now, we'll call him Rudolph. Rudolph is a lovely name. Rudolph. Hey, he knows his name already. Papa? Mama? He's got a shiny nose. Shiny? I'd even say it glows. Well, we'll simply have to overlook it. How can you overlook that? His beak blinks like a blinking beacon. Well, Donner, where's the new member of the family? After all, if he's going to be on my team someday, he'd better get to know me. Well, hi there. Aren't you the sturdy little fella? Santa. And smart, too. Great bouncing iceberg. I'm sure it'll stop when he grows up, Santa. Well, let's hope so. If he wants to make the sleigh team someday. You see, little fella, every year I shine up my jingle bells for 8 lucky reindeer. Jingle, jingle, jingle. You'll hear my sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle. I'm the king of jingling. Jingle, jingle, reindeer. Through the frosty air they'll go. They're not just plain deer. They're the fastest deer I know. ho, ho. You must believe that on Christmas Eve I won't pass you by. I'll dash away in my magic sleigh, flying through the sky. Jingle, 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 you'll hear my sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle. I'm the king of jingling. Bye-bye. Oh, Santa's right. He'll never make the sleigh team. Wait a minute. I've got it. We'll hide his nose. Hide it? Yeah, come here, boy. You'll be a normal little buck just like everybody else, right? Chip off the old antlers. Now, you'll get used to it. Put it there, son. Oh, gee. For the first year, the Donners did a pretty good job of hiding Rudolph's unconformity. Donner taught Rudolph all the ins and outs of being a reindeer, how to get food, how to fight off enemies, things like that. But most important, he taught his son to beware the abominable snow monster of the north. He's mean, he's nasty, and he hates everything to do with Christmas. Now, aside from the abominable, business goes on as usual. And soon, it's right before Christmas, and everybody's getting ready for that big sleigh ride on the night of the 24th, Christmas Eve. See all the toys Santa brings are made by these elves. Seems elves that they have a certain knack for toy making. All except for this one misfit. Hermie. Aren't you finished painting that yet? There's a pile up a mile wide behind you. What's eating at you, boy? Not happy with my work, I guess. What? I just don't like to make toys. Oh, well, if that's... What? You don't like to make toys? No. Hermie doesn't like to make toys. Oh, shame on you. Mind telling me what you do want to do? Well, sir, someday I'd like to be a dentist. A dentist? Well, we need one up here. I've been studying. It's fascinating. You've no idea. Molars and bicuspids, incisors. Now listen, you. You're an elf, and elves make toys. Now get to work. Not for you. Finish the job or you're fired. Why am I such a misfit? I'm not just a nitwit. You can't fire me. I quit. Seems I don't fit in. Such is the life of an elf. Meanwhile, Rudolph is having his growing pains too. Old Donner is determined to keep Rudolph's nose a secret. All right, son, try it on. Oh, but I don't want to, Daddy. I don't like it. You'll like it and you'll wear it. Oh, but Daddy, it's not very comfortable. There are more important things than comfort. Self-respect. Santa can't object to you now. Why am I such a misfit? I am not just a nitwit. Just because my nose glows, why don't I fit in? And so some time passes. Christmas comes and goes. Right on schedule. And soon it's April. And when all the new fawns come out with their folks to meet the other fawns to be inspected by Santa. Now don't worry about your nose, son. Just get out there and do your stuff. Remember, you're my little buck. Hi, my name's Fireball. What's yours? Rudolph. You can be my buddy. Where are we going? The reindeer games. Makes antlers grow. Besides, it's a great way to show off in front of the does. Ah, youth. Meanwhile, the elves are bustling with activity. Christmas is over, but they still keep busy with lessons in elf improvement. All out for elf practice. Let's get this over with. I have to look over the new deer. Okay, Santa, let's try out the new elf song I wrote. And remember, it's for Santa. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. It needs some work. I have to go. Thanks, Santa. Will do. That sounded terrible. The tenor section was weak. Wasn't our fault, boss. Hermie didn't show up. What? Now, this won't hurt a bit. Why weren't you at elf practice?
Just fixing these dolls' teeth.
Just fix. Now listen, we have dolls that cry, talk, walk, blink, and run a temperature. We don't need any chewing dolls.
I just thought I found a way to fit in.
You'll never fit in. You come to practice, you learn how to wiggle your ears, chuckle warmly, go hee-hee and ho-ho. Important stuff like that. A dentist. Good grief.
No, I just can't. It's like I said, I'll never fit in. Guess I'm on my own now.
Hey, look, Doze. What do you know? One of them likes you.
Yeah, Fireball? You really think so?
Here comes the coach. All right, yearlings. All right now, that's better. My name is Comet. Even though I'm your instructor, I want to be your pal. Right? Right. My job is to make bucks out of you. Let's go. Now then, our first game is called Takeoff. We all want to pull Santa's sleigh someday, right? So we must learn to fly. Now, who's first to try? All the deer shouted, me. One at a time. You're a Dasher's little boy, aren't you? You go first. The whole trick is getting up enough speed and jumping into the wind. You got it? Go ahead. Very good for a first try. Next.
He won't get to us for a while. Go get acquainted with that doe.
Nice day.
Yep. For takeoff practice, I mean. Yep. I bet you'll be the best.
Well, I don't know.
Is something wrong with your nose? I mean, you talk kind of funny.
What's so funny about the way I talk?
Don't get angry. I don't mind.
You don't?
My name's Clarice.
Hi. My name's Rudolph.
Hi. Hey, Clarice, after practice, would you?
Rudolph, you get back here. It's your turn.
Go. I got your back. Would you walk home with me? Uh-huh. Rudolph, I think you're cute.
I'm cute? I'm cute. Magnificent. I'm cute. She says I'm cute. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hey, you're okay.
She said I'm cute.
For crying out loud, Fireball, what's the matter? Get away from me. Hey, what's this nonsense here, Bucks? After all, hey, look at that beak. Hey, Fire Snout, Rainbow Puss, Red Schnoz, stop calling me names. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Donner, you should be ashamed of yourself. What a pity. You had a nice takeoff, too. All right now, yearlings, back to practice. Oh, no, not you. You better go home. From now on, we won't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Now, the other reindeer cheered in agreement as he walked away.
Well, what do you want? You promised to walk me home. Aren't you going to laugh at my nose, too? It's a handsome nose, much better than the false one you are wearing. Oh, it's terrible. It's different from everybody else's. But that's what makes it so grand. Any doe would consider herself lucky to be with you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't very lucky today, was I?
Clarice, get back to your cave.
But
This instant, young lady.
Yes, sir.
There's one thing I want to make plain. No doe of mine will be seen with a red-nosed reindeer. So, at this point, Rudolph goes off on his own. He doesn't know his way, and so he forges his own. And he finds himself a friend. Well, we'll see.
Oh, is this your snowbank? No, who are you? Well, actually, I'm a dentist. A dentist? Well, I want to be